Alright, so I waited about a week to come over here, and I guess I waited too long to see anything formed up. They've already got it poured, which I am not unhappy about that at all. It's just so nice to see it all poured. It looks really great. Next step will be to set the pool equipment and then to plaster the pool. And we're really close to being done. Concrete looks great. Looks very fresh, so maybe poured yesterday. That's the waterfall. Ton of concrete back here. Oh, they did a banded edge around there. That makes it look really nice. And it matches the 1 foot banding on the other side there. Yeah, so I think that's really, really cool. Very, very cool. Deco drain here. So the water valleys from the pool to this point, and valleys from this part over here down to this point, and then empties out over here. Looks pretty good. That's the anti-siphon valve over there. We use brass ones, not plastic. Yeah, it just looks really great. What a difference. So I'm hoping they're as happy about it as I am happy to see it down here. And it's really dark right now, but it's all going to fade out to white. Similar to that edge over there, you can see how white that is. So I hope you're enjoying this video of the build. And I look forward to showing you more. Thank you much, and have a great day. Hello, tubers and tubettes. My name is David, and I live in Northern California. And this video is going to be for California Pool Designer. It's not a channel to send people to, to try to get them to buy a swimming pool. It's more a channel of what I've had to deal with the last 41 years, I think I say now. 41 years in the pool business and going on my 29th year at the company I work at now. And so I did a short video on the concrete being poured. I missed the part about it being, everything being set up. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't into it at one point. So that's kind of my biggest problem, is I always do what I want to do. So I don't really have an excuse. I just tried to get it. Well, I didn't really even try to get over there. I wanted to get over there, but I just didn't do it. Had I tried, I might have been able to see them, grading it out and everything. But I did take a picture of it all done. They did add a banded edge around one part of the pool, and it does look really good. So right now I'm getting ready. I'm going to the office to turn in the 2 jobs that I sold actually last week. I'm really dilly-dallying on redrawing these plans, and I did a lapse video on one of them, but they're a pain in the butt. I mean, it just having to redraw the whole thing takes me an hour to hour and a half, and calculating out the last breakdown that has to be submitted to the owner, so that has to be super accurate. About an hour and a half usually. And so I'm turning 2 of them in. I tried to turn them in on Wednesday. Yeah, I think it was on Wednesday. I rushed down there to get over there, and then I come to find out that there's nobody in the office, not even the secretary. She had a dentist appointment, so I guess she can't come in after her dentist appointment. So I'm old school. I'm more like the only reason you don't come in is you're either dead or you're dying. But everyone is backing off the making them, have to come in and everything. So I don't know. It's weird to me, but it's just a whole new thing that we live in. And maybe that's why I didn't really rush to get these things done. But I do want to get the permit submitted. I did send the permit for the one I'm going to today for the plot map sign. I actually went out to, I actually sent my illustration to the job superintendent who's going to be drawing it out. This is the Folsom job. We met on the other job, which is the South Natomas job, and I got to have Rich come out there and meet with us. And I don't think I took any videos of that. I should have taken some videos. I didn't. I'm going to try to take some videos of the backyard on the Folsom job. But it's just weird. It takes a lot of time to do all of this. I spent all day yesterday, which is Thursday, going down to my buddy's place, and I was going down there to pick up bumpers for my van, which are so badass. I mean, they're so cool. And that video is going to be on Bat Builder, my Bat Builder channel. So you'll see that. And then I also got a really smoking deal on a generator. I was thinking about getting a diesel generator. I think they're like maybe $1,000, and then it would connect to my diesel tanks. But this deal is so great that I ended up getting 3 propane tanks. So it'll be running off of propane, which is a lot, cleaner, obviously, than diesel. And it's available everywhere. Everywhere there's a garden center, or like that can fill it up. That's what I need, is somebody that can fill it up. And since I got 3 tanks, I want 2 tanks to be on my van on the back of it. And I'm going to set them up so that I can pull in and they can just fill it up right on the back of my truck. They probably have some kind of law now that you can't fill them up on the back of your truck. I don't know, but I'm going to have it. I'm going to try to have it set up so that I can just do it very, very easily. I don't have to manipulate it a lot. And I'm going to have some mounts that hold it in place so it's not rattling all over the place. One side of it is going to be for one tank is going to be for the just for the generator, which this generator is so big. I mean, I only need like a 1500 watt generator for what I'm going to do, because I'm doing lithium batteries and stuff. But I'm not going to get into that because this is the channel on the pool, on Pool Designer. So I was just thinking about it, but I'm going to have to stop thinking about it and just focus on this. So I'm going to the office to turn in my 2 contracts, and that will make 10 pools that I've sold for the year. And I think I have now sold, commission-wise, as much as I did all of last year. That's how terrible 2024 was. It was so bad. It was bad. So I've already sold 10 pools. I have 20 to go. I mean, obviously, if I can do more than 20, I'm going to do them, because that money's going to go toward my van. But my van is really seriously stuck at getting the front drive line put on there. I mean, he's got it. It's taking up space, which is good, inside of his shop on a lift, which I know he needs the lift. But I can't even get mad and roll it away from there because the front axle's not under it. So, and then I went over and sat those bumpers down. So now we're going to have to get the bumpers installed on there. And yeah, so it's a little bit. So anyway, I'm on my way there to the to our office to turn in these agreements, and then I'm going to drive about an hour, which I'm running behind, up to Folsom, and go through the plot map with them and get them to sign it. I've already laid it out, so I luckily don't have to do the painting of it. Then I'm going to have my wife call in her order for lunch, and then I'll go and pick it up at Urban Jack's. That's her favorite place to get a salad. And so I'll be able to pick that up on the way back. And then I've got a 4 o'clock appointment in my neighborhood. Now, they always ask you, and this is actually not a bad question, do you want to sell a pool in your neighborhood? Because once I sell it, I cannot not tell them that I live right down the street, like maybe 10 houses down. And any problem you have, they're going to be coming and knocking on your door like 10 o'clock at night if there's a problem. So the owner did ask me, do I want to run that lead? And I said, yes, I do. I mean, I'll run a lead anywhere, anytime. And we just got to make it clean. It's just got to be clean job, that we just cannot mess up on that job. I did one recently for my wife, and it was a judge that had died. His wife was a paralegal and a really good old friend of my wife's. And so we just ended up building her pool, what we call VIP, meaning that we do not want to screw this thing up. And I got no calls, and everything went through fine. And as far as I know, she's really happy with it. I'm not involved with the construction. They set it up that way. So you don't have a salesman, arguing with the job superintendent, arguing with the customer. It's really just between you and the construction company side of it. So that's how we do it. So I'll be going up there, and as I was breaking down this pool on Friday when I sold it, we came up with another incentive. But we're not supposed to push the incentive, unless we need to make a deal. Then we can not throw it in, but there's a cost to it. But we can include it. And so on the one that I did in Folsom, I had the money in there to be able to make this deal work. So in addition to having a salt generator, which he really wants, and I can't talk him off of it, so we're selling that, I'm also going to be able to include a $2,200 ozone generator. And the combination of those two, I've had a lot of people telling me how they work really great, the combination of the two. So I may end up putting that on my own pool. I know I just ordered a pool cleaner through the company, and they take it out on my ledger sheet, so it's better than going and buying it somewhere. It's cost, and then it comes out pre-tax dollars for me. But I may end up doing that with a salt generator and also an ozone, which I've never really been big on either one of them, but I'm going to put my pool cleaner in there. We sell Polaris 280s with a secondary booster pump, which I have an extra one that I just don't use because it sprays water all over my windows. So I'm going to go to a Creepy Crawly, which a good friend of mine has one, and my grandma used to have one in her pool. It's very low, old tech. I think it only has one moving part on it. Runs on vacuum side of the skimmer, and it goes around the bottom. And I just ordered one for my pool. So I'm trying to make these things as least maintenance as possible. On a side note, Mother's Day is coming up, so I'm going to get my wife a couple of massage sessions so she can get a massage and be less stressed. And then I'm also going to have a deep clean on the house where I'll have people come over and maids, and then have them clean the house. And depending on how much they cost, I might have them come over, like, I don't know, weekly, bi-monthly, or monthly. So just to help my wife out a little bit. We'll just see how it turns out. I've got to go talk to my neighbor across the street. But I think out of everything that I get her, I think she's going to love that the most because, we both take care of the house, but obviously she does most of the work. I have carpets that have never been cleaned. I need to roll them up and take them somewhere, like Coit or something. I have to find a place to take them and let them clean it. And then I want to get them over there and start going through cleaning the carpets, probably starting with my wife's carpet first. And then we have a guy coming in next Saturday, and we're going to rip out our shower upstairs. Now, to me, there's nothing wrong with the shower. I don't see anything wrong with it. My wife is convinced there's a crack. I don't see the crack. It might be like a hairline crack or something, but it's not leaking or it's not separated. But she has had this on her mind. She just cannot get off it. And I know you guys out there, you run into the same thing. So we're going to probably spend $5,000 to make her feel happy. And I have a buddy of mine that's going to come over, and he's going to do it. We're going to demo it out. I'm going to be the labor, and hopefully we can demo it out. I may videotape that because it's kind of interesting. And we're going to hot mop the bottom of it. We're going to put a shelf where the wall is so that I can put the shampoos and everything in the wall. My wife says she wants to keep the bench in there. We're essentially not doing anything to the structure of it. I probably will go ahead and change the valves, the handles and everything, so that it can look more modern. I even asked her if she wanted one that is like a rain that comes down, and she's like, "No, I don't like those things." Okay, well, so we're really not doing anything except we're paying $5,000 so that she can have these subway tiles in there, and then these hexagon tiles. I gave my input on it, and luckily she took a lot of my input, into it. Oh, we're going to also get another glass shower door, but I don't want to have all that trim on it. It's just a pain in the butt. It does, even though it's all like stainless and stuff, and probably aluminum, it does tend to corrode, and we've had it there for 20 years. So that's going to be our gift to each other, to have her do this. But I tell you, if I was by myself, there's no way I would spend that kind of money to have that done. It's just on the verge of ridiculous. But she wants to have that done. She's into it. So we're going to do it. And I'm going to coordinate it, get it all done for her. And put in the tile that she got to pick. So I think that's even more important to her, tile she picked. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm at the office. So I'm going to run in there and get this thing turned in so I can move on with my life. Thank you much and have a great day.